Hi, welcome to Beauty with Beth, where I share all things beauty to assist you in finding and enhancing your true beauty that shines. And today we're going to talk about targeted solutions, targeted skincare solutions, those specific areas of concern that you might have, and a solution to help target those specific areas. First of all, before we get into that, I would love to know what has made April awesome for you. I love to focus on the positive because we've got enough of the other, right? It's everywhere, but we want to focus on the positive. So what has made April awesome for you? I know for me, it has been all of my customer interactions. I've had lots of appointments with customers, helping them with their skincare as the seasons change and new colors for the season of spring. And I love the conversations that we have. I love assisting them, helping them find what works for them. And it's just a joy to interact with my customers. So that's what's been awesome about April for me. I've had lots of those. So go ahead and comment what's been awesome about April for you. So again, today we're talking about targeted skin solutions. And so these are specific areas of concern you might have. So maybe are you feeling dry? You just feel like you can't get enough moisture. Maybe it is uneven complexion or an uneven skin tone, dullness in your complexion. Maybe it's just a really rough texture on your skin. Your skin is not really smooth. It's not soft and smooth. Maybe it is fine lines and wrinkles. Like that's a big one for a lot of people, right? Fine lines and wrinkles. So those are all specific areas of concern. And I'm going to share with you some products that will target those specific areas of concern. Now I'm going to share with you products from our clinical solutions line. And this is a dermocosmetic line. And dermocosmetic is the intersection between dermatology and cosmetics. So all of these products have been developed by Mary Kay, but validated by dermatologists, which I think is amazing. And so we're going to start with our PHA plus AHA resurfacer. But before I get into the targeted solutions, I do want to say that a good consistent skincare routine, cleanser and moisturizer at minimum, that's the minimum that you need, cleanser and moisturizer. If you're doing that twice a day, every day, that's going to be your biggest and your best defense against any of your skincare concerns. It's going to start there. That's going to be the foundation. And then if you feel like you need some extra help in any area, you're going to add those targeted solution products. So let's start with that PHA plus AHA resurfacer. So this is 38. All of our 4 boosters that we have that I'm going to start with are all 38. And this is going to incorporate the power of a dual acid boost to achieve smooth skin. It's going to accelerate the surface skin cell renewal. That's what we want to get off of there. We want that, rough textured skin to get off of there and bring that fresh new skin that's going to be soft and smooth. So it's going to accelerate that surface skin renewal and gently dissolve dead skin cells with a powerful boost of both large and small hydroxy acids plus skin replenishing glycerin for beautifully smooth, radiant skin. So one of those hydroxy acids is going to target the surface layers of skin, the dead skin, breaking those bonds, and the other one is going to target the multiple layers. So it's working not just on the surface, but several layers down. Now this product you only use 2 to 3 times a week. You don't use it every day, and you don't want to use this product if you are using retinol. There's no need to use it, and you don't want to use it if you're using some acne products that have salicylic acid. So like our Clear Proof acne products, a few of those have that in there. And you don't want to use this product on the same day that you do some other exfoliation. So maybe a microderm or a facial peel. You don't want to use this on the same day that you do that. So 2 to 3 times a day, always in the evening after your cleanser and your toner. And this is going to help resurface that skin and give you that soft, smooth skin. So go ahead and comment if that is something that you need that target for. You want that soft, smooth skin. And you want that resurface so that you've got a beautifully radiant complexion. I would love to know that. The next one is our HA plus ceramide hydrator. Now, hydrator is a good clue as to what this one targets. It targets hydration. It targets the moisture in our skin and having the optimum moisture, the correct balance of moisture so your skin is at its best. And when your skin is not at its best, when it's not properly hydrated, the skin barrier can be compromised, and then we just have more fine lines and wrinkles. Our skin can become dry and flaky, all of those things. So we want to keep it properly hydrated with water-based hydration so that it works at its best. And this product is going to replenish 3 critical hydration factors at once, which is amazing, and support the skin's barrier, which is really important, with a unique boost of highly targeted moisturizing ingredients, including 2 forms of hyaluronic acid, ceramide, and a plant extract. And they help to deliver critical moisture and plump the skin from within, protect and plump the skin from the outside, improve skin hydration, and support normal skin barrier function. And that allows the outermost layer of skin to stay hydrated despite external factors. So this is one that I use personally every day, twice a day, and you use this after your cleanser and your toner. That's when you would use this one, and it's going to just keep your skin at that optimum moisture balance. So go ahead and comment if that is something that you want a targeted solution for: hydration and proper skin moisture balance to keep your skin healthy and looking its very best. Next, we're going to talk about fine lines and wrinkles. So this is our C plus resveratrol line reducer. Again, the name tells you what it targets. So I really don't know a woman alive that doesn't want to do something to at least minimize fine lines and wrinkles and prevent them if we can, right? To do all that we can. And so that is what this product, if you are really concerned and want to target those fine lines and wrinkles, this product could be for you. So this is going to, as I said, target those fine lines and wrinkles, because over time we lose the ability to produce skin's critical proteins of collagen and elastin. That's what keeps the skin tight and firm. And that's just due to naturally having more birthdays and sun exposure and other environmental stressors. And so those factors, along with that repetitive facial movements, talking, smiling, all of those things, leads to the inevitable formation of fine lines and wrinkles, right? And so we want to support skin and target those critical components of skin aging with a boost of vitamin C. That's what is in here, resveratrol, and acetylhexapeptide 8. That is going to really target those critical areas and keep your skin, the collagen and elastin where it needs to be, and keep those fine lines and wrinkles to a minimum. So if this is a targeted solution you're looking for, helping to lessen and prevent those fine lines and wrinkles, go ahead and comment that. That could be the solution for you. You do use that. You can use that one twice a day after your cleanser and your toner. You can use it morning and evening if you would like. And then we have our Ferulic plus niacinamide brightener. Again, brightener is a clue to what this does. This is going to help even out your complexion. It's going to help it to be in even skin tone and brighter. It's going to help it not be dull. So this addresses multiple pathways to reduce uneven skin tone, so that uneven skin tone from whatever that might be, and boost your skin's brightness with a trio of proven skin brightening ingredients, including ferulic acid, niacinamide, and navy bean extract. And so all of these products together are going to help prevent free radical formation on the skin, which leads to discoloration, support the skin's antioxidant systems to help reduce discoloration, and limit the key causes of discoloration to reduce the look of of discoloration, of uneven skin tone and discoloration. So that is what this one targets. So if that is you, if you feel like you have an uneven skin tone, very dull, you want it to brighten it up, go ahead and comment below that this could be your solution, that brightener. I do use this one every day, twice a day. So you can use this one every day, twice a day after cleansing and toning. And you can use multiple boosters. You probably heard me say that I use a couple of those. You can use multiple boosters if you want to. You can just use one or two or three. You probably don't need to use all four of them, but you can use up to 3 for sure. Now, another thing that is a targeted solution is barrier restore, your skin's barrier, keeping it at its optimum condition. And this is one that I think a lot of people don't really realize is a concern or could be an area that needs to be targeted. And so this is our Clinical Solutions Barrier Restore 113. And this product is amazing. When it came out, I'm like, I really didn't know anything about the skin barrier, and I've been so impressed with this. And so this is going to help with our skin barrier. And how do you know if you have a healthy skin barrier or a compromised skin barrier? Well, here are some of the signs of a compromised skin barrier. If you have skin redness, if you have dryness that doesn't go away with a moisturizer and maybe the hydrator booster, but really dry skin, itching, if your skin is itching, if it has a rough texture, if you just have overall sensitivity, you're sensitive to a lot of things, it could be because your skin barrier is compromised. And so this is going to help keep your skin barrier as strong as possible, whether you're seeing some of those symptoms or not. It starts by reinforcing your skin's barrier and it will do that by 43% in just 3 hours. So that's pretty amazing. And it reduces the appearance of skin redness in as little as 2 weeks, which is pretty awesome. And so the technology in here mimics your skin's natural skin barrier lipid ratio. And so it's going to replenish the key components to help your skin barrier strong. And that is the 113. That's what 113 stands for. So it's 1 part fatty acids, 1 part ceramides, and 3 parts cholesterol. The only time we want more cholesterol, right? And so you use this as the last step in your routine, morning and night, before your moisturizer. And I noticed when I started using this, my skin just was softer, smoother. I didn't need as much of my moisturizer because my skin barrier was working and really strong to keep the moisture in that I had and to keep it from coming out, from evaporating out. And so it's that tight barrier to keep the good in and the bad out. So this one is 46, and I really like that product. That is something that I found very, very helpful. So if you have any of those symptoms, redness, dryness, itching, rough texture, overall sensitivity, that could be a targeted solution for you. And it comes with a pump, and I don't even use I probably use a full pump on my whole face, but that's it. Does not take much. And then how about those expression lines, right? I love having more birthdays, and I love conversations, and I love smiling, and I love all of those expressions, but sometimes we have those expression lines, more scientifically known as dynamic wrinkles. And so this is our dynamic wrinkle limiter, and it is only 58. This is great because it has a very targeted applicator. That needle nose top is a very targeted application, so you just get the small amount that you need that you can put in those areas that you need them in. And so this, you can experience pain-free results on your own time with our exclusive no needle alternative to relax the appearance of expression lines. It's inspired by a widely used wrinkle reducing injection treatment, and it's a topical cream that's powered by 3 plant extracts to achieve comparable results with no frozen face effects. And so these ingredients work together to help minimize the impact of facial expressions that cause the appearance of dynamic wrinkles, which are those lines and creases caused by facial expressions. And the most common places to use this is where I use it the most, is up here on my forehead. We call them the 11s. I say that was my kids, from getting after them, or concentrating, frowning, those things. So it targets up here, and then I put it all around here from smiling, all of the, that area all around the mouth. That's where I use it, but you can put it anywhere that you would have those expression lines. This you can use twice a day, and you use this after your cleanser and your toner, any serums and eye creams, then you would use this. So that is how often you can use that. I would love to know who wants some expression line targeted solutions, right? As we have more birthdays, it's wonderful, but sometimes the things that come with them are not so much. So we like to have that dynamic wrinkle limiter to help us keep smiling lots and lots without those effects on our face. And then the last one is our retinol 0.3, and this one is 70. It comes with a pump applicator, and this one is our retinol product. And retinol is the gold standard ingredient that dermatologists recommend for adults of all ages that help to prevent the signs of aging and reduce the visible signs of aging. Prevent the visible signs of aging and reduce the visible signs of aging. I love that. Reduce them, right? And so this delivers what's loved most about that dermatology gold standard ingredient of retinol, and it's gentle enough for daily use. And that has been, in the past, that has been a concern of a lot of retinol products because they are powerful, but they can cause some redness or some itchiness, some dryness on the face. But this one is gentle enough to use every day. It can be used every night. You don't have to, ease into it. You can use it from day one every evening, and you don't need any calming products after it. It delivers a range of age-fighting ingredients and benefits to reduce the visible signs of aging, as I was saying, and it helps to reduce those visible signs of aging that you can't yet see, and then to improve the advanced visible signs of aging, right? It improves the look of deep lines. It improves the look of deep lines. the firmness and radiance and skin tone is improved. That is one of the things that I noticed immediately. The firmness in my skin, the radiance of my skin, and my skin tone was improved. And your skin is just going to look and feel so much more improved and so much more youthful, for sure. And this is the most powerful one of these. So really, when you use this one, I use the retinol. I don't use it every night. You can use it every night. But then I also use the dynamic wrinkle limiter on the specific areas. I use the barrier restore because that one really targets the skin's barrier. It's not necessarily an anti-aging. It is in that your skin barrier will protect your skin so that it doesn't get the signs of aging as quickly. And then you can also use, like I use the hydrator as well with the retinol, and I do use the fine lines and the line reducer because I figure, it doesn't hurt. And you can also use the brightener. I do use that as well. So you can use the retinol. It will give you all of those age fighting benefits if you want to use one product, or you can target the other, specifically one of those, and you can use any combination of all of those. So I would love to know, again, what your biggest concern is. If you haven't shared that, go ahead and share what your biggest skincare concern is, and then which of these products that you felt was the best targeted solution for that skincare concern. I would love to hear that. I love to hear your comments. Thanks for joining me. And if you would like, subscribe, and share this channel and this video, I would appreciate it. So thanks. Have a great day, and I will catch you later.